So today is Super Tuesday, where the results that come in tonight could determine who gets nominated for the Democratic and who gets nominated for the Republican Party. Now, we've been talking to voters from all sectors about who they chose and why they chose them. One thing that we've seen that's pretty terrifying is people who are registered as unenrolled in the state of Massachusetts just so they can vote for the least bad Republican. We talked to one woman who was so terrified at the thought of Trump becoming president that she was almost in tears because she didn't know whether she should vote Democrat, which was her party, or vote for Marco Rubio just because he's the least bad of the Republican candidates and is the least bad one that has a shot of beating Trump. That says something really scary about our political system.
Do you mind talking about who you voted for and why you decided to vote for that person?
Sure. It was a difficult election for me, and I'm an unenrolled voter. I typically vote Democratic, and in this particular election, I chose a Republican candidate who I think has potential to beat Trump and Cruz, because I'm very concerned about them receiving the nomination, let alone being the president.
So are you saying that you voted for Rubio just so that Trump or Cruz won't end up in office?
Yes. You know, I initially was a Hillary supporter. I very much turned to the Bernie side, and then I've gone back and forth so many times that I feel like in either way I will feel comfortable with their candidacy. I can understand the benefits of both. I really do. So I felt like my vote wasn't as valuable. I voted in every election, and I'm almost always the only unenrolled voter on the list. And everyone in front of me was unenrolled, and everyone in front of me was taking a Republican ballot. And I was like, maybe I'm not alone. Maybe I'm not the only person doing this. I really legitimately felt like that might be the case. I totally am just playing it safe. I just cannot bear the thought of Trump or Cruz as president.
Why?
Every reason you can imagine. I also don't really savor the idea of Rubio as president, so I would not vote the same in the presidential election, obviously, but I feel like I almost cried all day, like coming to this decision about what the right thing to do is.
Yeah.
And somehow this just seems to me like it's gaming the system. It's not really legitimately ethically correct, but it seems to me like on some other level it's the most moral thing I could do to try to save the country from that fate.
I don't think you're the only person doing it, but I think the bigger question is, what has our political system come to that Democrats feel forced to do that?
Yes.
In order to, because you were a Democrat.
Yes.
You know, why did Democrats feel forced to have to vote for a less bad Republican because the other candidates are so bad and we're so freaking terrified that they're going to get in office that you feel like you have to do
I know.
that. I mean, that's what's scary. And what does that say about the system in general?
Yeah.